All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming on. I know it's different time zones and you guys are in different parts of the country. Thank you so much. I know your time is very valuable, and I will do my best to just blow through this slideshow presentation that just explains what exactly a coach does, in hopes that you can give it some thought and see if maybe it is a good fit for you. There are some coaches on my team that are on this webinar as well. And at the end, I definitely want to open it up for them to fill in any holes that I might have left, or just interact, because they might be the coach that invited you to come on tonight. So you'll definitely get a chance to hear from them or to ask any of us questions. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen, and that takes just a moment. So bear with me here. Okay. All right, so we are Team Beachbody. And my cursor pad was not being, it was not responding to me. So a little bit about me. My name is Ellen, and I live in Oregon, and I'm married and have 3 teenage kids. They're 18, 16, and 15. I do love health and fitness. I come from someone who is an athlete, also has been very eating disordered in every sense of the word, from a compulsive overeater to someone that struggles with bulimia. I've overcome that stage of my life, and but I love health and fitness. I do struggle with food, and I guess I want to highlight the fact that I didn't graduate college, so I didn't have a degree, and that's an important part of my story and why this business opportunity appealed to me. I happen to now be a master trainer for this company, which is a separate section entirely. I'm an artist and dog lover, and I am a 7-star elite coach, which means we have an elite team, and I'll touch on that a little bit as we go through the webinar too. But we are today 620 coaches strong, and those are the coaches that are under my business center, and they are the team that has made us an elite team. My title that I get to carry is just a mere reflection of how awesome they are. And some of them, again, are on this call tonight. I just edited this slide today and said that I added that part, living a life by design. That's new. I couldn't have said that even 6 months ago or a year ago, but I'm now, because of this company, financially able to really, truly, like, be my own boss, do whatever I want in terms of scheduling my day, and I can travel now, and this company has given me tremendous freedom financially. And so that's a little bit about me, but I guess I want to also say that every single one of the 620 some odd coaches on our team, we are so varied. We vary in terms of socioeconomic status, fitness level, age, you name it. We are a motley crew, and we get along like family. So let me start at the beginning in case you're completely unfamiliar with Beachbody. I was totally unfamiliar with it when the opportunity came across my plate. So the company Beachbody was founded in 1998 by these 2 guys, Carl Deichler and John Congdon. Then they were putting out these home workouts, and P90X really, really, really put us on the map, because it was revolutionary, because it was radically changing people's fitness, but it did so by saying you actually had to work really hard and eat really well to get results. And they were doing these infomercials, and nothing else was saying that. There was Thigh Master was being infomercials for, and it was like, you know, this whole idea of get fit quick, which we all know doesn't happen. This business is not about get fit quick, and it's also not about get rich quick. And so we have as a company just a ton of integrity, but P90X really put us on the map. And then in 2007, the network was born. So that last bubble on the screen, and I will move my cursor over so you can see it a little better with all the people. That's us. We're the coaches. The network was born. We're part of the network. I didn't join in 2007. I joined in 2012. But basically, John and Carl were like, hey, all these people that have had these wild transformation stories with P90X and Power 90 and Slim and 6 and TurboJam, they're out there promoting our programs. Let's give them a piece of it. So that's how the network was born. So those dates historically are important, 98 and then 2007. So I should mention that this slideshow presentation, like these slides, are outdated. And I just contacted the company today to say, hey, when can I have some 2016 slides? And they said they're in the works right now. So this next couple slides is a little bit dated, but since the network was born, right, in 2007, and again, this goes only to 2014, but it still gives you an idea of all of the products and programs that came about during this time. So Insanity was born, Insanity the Asylum, Les Mills, Combat, PiYo, and Shakeology, which we'll talk a lot about later. One thing I want to highlight here too is that there's kind of a program for everyone. There's Tai Chang at one end of the spectrum and Insanity the Asylum at the other end of the spectrum. So in terms of what we coaches do, one of the things we do is we try to match we try to figure out what is a good program to recommend for our client or customer. Oh, I was going to say, back to that last slide, what's missing from it is hammer and chisel. The entire performance line, which is a line of supplements from pre-workout to mid-workout to post-workout to creatine to a nighttime recovery shake. The whole performance line for elite athletes was created last year. Hammer and chisel, Cafe Latte, a new Shakeology flavor, and we have a new program coming out next month called Hardcore, and it's a Tony Horton program. So the company's always evolving. It's always staying on top of trends and giving us new stuff. So this again is outdated. It's how well the company is doing, and we hit the $1 billion mark like mid last year, and Carl says we are well on our way to the $5 billion mark today. So again, outdated slide, but I just want you to see the trend, because it is really important when there's a lot of companies out there that you can partner with and do what this is, which is network marketing. There's a lot of stuff out there, and it's really good to do your homework and to do your research and to see how long has this company been around. Does it stand the test of time? Is it evolving? And is it trending upward with its growth? And Beachbody wildly is in all those categories. Again, another outdated slide, and remember the network means us coaches. So it's talking about how many coaches are now in the network. And we just hit, like 4 weeks ago, we just hit 400,000 coaches in the network. So we're growing, and growth just begets more growth. In other words, we are on fire, but have been since 2007. Okay, I want to just look at my notes to make sure I'm not skipping something that I really want to skip. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did skip something that I really wanted to skip. So of the 400,000 coaches on this slide, our team is positioned at number 274. We are an incredibly elite team. The company has called our team an elite team. So if you decide that this is something that might be a good fit for you, I want you to know confidently that you're joining forces with a team that has momentum, that is doing things right and training coaches right, and has momentum too. So, okay, let's move on to the trifecta. So I guess if someone were to say to me, okay, give me in one sentence, what does a coach do? I would say we help people with fitness, nutrition, and accountability. That's what we do in a sentence. It's why this business appealed to me. I was drowning in debt. This is just my story. Every coach has a different story. We all have such a unique story. Maybe some of the coaches will open up at the end and share with you a little bit about why they decided to jump on this opportunity. But for me, it was for income. So some coaches are drawn to the business because they've been profoundly affected by the products themselves. Some do it because they absolutely love helping other people. There's lots of reasons that people join, and I joined. Yes, I do love helping people, and I do care about health and fitness, but we were in a really, we were in a bind. We were in a real big bind financially, and I was looking for a way out. And remember, I didn't graduate college. I have 3 kids. All I do is teach fitness classes. And my ability to make income with what I knew and what I was good at I was already tapped out, and it wasn't enough. And so I was looking at other network marketing companies that might work for me. I didn't know what Beachbody was, so I hadn't even heard of it. I was very seriously considering Arbonne, and this isn't negative about Arbonne at all. I was really drawn to it. I knew someone that did really well with the company and had a lot of integrity, and I really liked her, and I thought it might be a good fit. It's mostly skincare. So skincare just doesn't light my fire. It doesn't excite me like getting a text from someone saying, hey, I'm down 14 pounds after completing size. That excites me, and that fulfills me. So while Arbonne is a great company, it wasn't the right one for me. But if people are your cup of tea, then maybe this is a good fit for you. So that's what we do. We offer the trifecta, and we find that not everyone wants and needs all 3 things from us. Maybe one of our customers just wants the nutrition piece, like Shakeology, or the 21-day fix. Or maybe they just want a workout. They just want to do P90X, and they don't want our support, or they don't want our nutrition supplements, but maybe they need it all. And we've really found, our team has really found that our customers that want and embrace all and really want accountability have the best results. And by the way, just personally, I'm all for fitness in every way it exists, whether it's outdoor fitness, gym fitness, or home fitness. So I find a way to weave it in with people that love the gym and love outdoor fitness too. So let's talk about the king, our king product, Shakeology. Shakeology is the cornerstone for our business. I think all the coaches on this call would agree with me. We can hear from them at the end. It's the cornerstone for a couple reasons. I'm going to talk about the financial one first. It provides a residual income for us when our customers purchase it and drink it daily and have it shipped to their house every month. By the way, we don't have to carry inventory with us. Our customers just buy through our online link, and then it ships to them directly. And so we're able to earn a $32.50 commission every month that our Shakeology customers have their order shipped to them. So from a financial standpoint, it's a pretty important part of the business. But as far as nutrition goes, and as far as our products goes, it's the one thing. If I had something for anyone, it's this. It's this product, and it wasn't designed or created to be a cheap product. I've heard Carl say that himself. It was truly created to be the most dense amount of nutrition that you could put in a shake. So it is, off the top of my head, it's all natural. It is gluten-free. It is low sugar, low carb, low glycemic index, all natural. It is full of not just protein, it's much more than just a protein powder. Not just protein, but superfoods, like 70 plus superfoods. It's high fiber. It is full of antioxidants and phytochemicals and digestive enzymes and aminos and things like pre and probiotics that help clean out our gut and intestinal tract, so we're actually absorbing more. It's full of vitamins and minerals too, and we're absorbing more of all of that good nutrients just because it's also cleansing for the gut as well. And it's been clinically proven. So it's gone through clinical trials. So that means an unbiased third party, not someone, that Beachbody paid. It's been clinically proven to help people lose weight, to lower the bad cholesterol, the HDL, and to lower blood sugar levels. So, so for a coach, it costs us $99 a month. I know, Nick, we're not all from Oregon on this call, and some of you guys have sales tax. So some of you guys have to add your sales tax to that, unfortunately. But it's $99 a month for us that are coaches, and it is $130 a month for our customers. So that breaks down to $3.30 a day for us coaches, and $4.33 a day for our customers. And frankly, that is not an expensive meal, especially given it is a completely nutrient-dense meal. People are not hungry after Shakeology. It is often used as a meal replacement. Certainly if the person, the individual or the coach is looking to lose weight, then it's definitely a meal replacement. So that is a little bit about Shakeology. Oh, just that it's so if you compare it price-wise to like a whey protein shake that Costco has to sell, if you want to compare it cost-wise, flip the bag over and compare the nutritional label as well, and then it makes sense. This is pretty exciting, this little section of the presentation, and I'm probably already almost finished with the presentation. These are some of our coaches' transformation photos, just some of them that I pulled from our, we have a team page on Facebook, and we share. So these are just some of our coaches. Hey, Jake. Jake's on the line. There's Jake with his shirt off. These are just some of our coaches. So what I want you to do as I'm going through these slides and you're looking at them, I want you to know that each one of these coaches has profoundly influenced the lives of many more. So we're all about starting with ourselves and being the best us that we can be, and then reaching out and helping others. So each one of these pictures, each one of these coaches has paid forward, hundredfold. It's pretty awesome. I've done this presentation once a month for like 5 months, and I tend to just blow through this section, and I see in the bottom, I think it's the bottom left of your screen, this is Danielle, who's pregnant here in this picture. She was pregnant when she joined as a coach, so it's been really cool to see her transformation. And there's Nick. Nick's on the call tonight as well. Pretty amazing stories. Every one of these coaches, completely different backstory, completely different reason for joining the team. So up here again on the left, this was Danielle that was pregnant when she joined. Amazing transformation. Okay, I keep thinking I'm on the last slide. Here we go. I just updated this one today. I just added these 3 photos today. Pretty cool. All right, let's move on. Oh, I added this. I don't know if some of you guys might have seen this on Facebook. Probably not all of you guys follow my account, but I just added it because we were talking about transformation photos for weight loss, and I just wanted to touch on the fact that there's also the major transformation opportunity. Again, it's not get rich quick. I would never suggest that. I've put a lot of work and a lot of work into what I've done, and so have my other successful coaches. But basically, this is a look at what my income in just I looked at last month's, and then I took last month's back every year. So my very first year, I was able to make $607 extra in the month of December. A year later, $1,600. A year later, $3,000, and then $9,000 this last December, just December. So it can compound over time. It does compound over time, I should say. So what a coach is, a coach, and what a coach isn't. We certainly don't need to be a nutrition expert at all. We do not need to be in the fitness industry at all, because Beachbody gives us the templates and the guides to help customers. So for example, you can take a group of 3 people in your life and coach them through one of our programs, and Beachbody gives you the day by day, if they want your support, Beachbody gives you what to tell them about their workout and their nutrition each day. You don't have to be at your goal body. We do not have to have a quote unquote beach body. In fact, being someone that is working towards their goal, being someone that is in transition is, I've seen it over and over and over with my team. It's attractive to people that are watching you transform and seeing you change, and you can reach out to your friends and people in your life and say, come on this journey with me. And so I really like to really stress that point about not expecting to be have some like bikini ready body to be a coach. You certainly don't have to be a salesperson. I pretty much speak for everyone on my team to say we are not salesy people. I don't have a salesy bone in my body. It's just about sharing what we believe in and living if we're living in a way, if we're using the products, which if you're not using the products, there's no reason to join our coaching network. But if you're using like Shakeology every day and you're proof that our products work, and you are presenting yourself consistently, like on social media, people come to you and they see it and they ask you, which is awesome, because then we don't have to be salesy. This is really funny because I made that picture before I knew that before I knew it was way too many words, before I did social media trainings, and I knew that, and I put a bunch of words on that graphic, but I like it only because I'd redo it today if I was doing it today. But it's me in a hotel room in my sweatpants, on my laptop, laying in bed, working. Like that's how I work in my sweatpants, and where I want and when I want. So this business gives us freedom. It can be full-time, part-time. We mostly build online. Most of us just use social media to work our business. Set our own hours is pretty awesome. Some coaches, I think I can touch on this. Let me go to the next slide for the sake of time. I'll get back to that. Okay, what to expect from our team. New coach training and mentorship. The mentorship is according to your goals. So we're never going to twist your arm or pressure you or say you need to work harder or you need to do this training or you need to do that training. We are not that kind of a family and culture. We will mentor you and give you as much support as you want that is consistent with your goals and how much time you want to give the business. We have weekly team calls that look like this. That's just on Zoom because we're all over the country. We do fun stuff. We have a Facebook page. We have recognition and accountability, and we have a lot of fun. In fact, my accountability partner is part of a different team, and I think a couple of her coaches hopped on tonight too. So we there's just a lot of love. There are live events that we can go to. So wherever we are in the country, we can go to live events. We've done workouts in the park together where we invite people to look for new customers and introduce new people to our stuff. We do quarterly corporate events in big cities. So this picture of all this group up on the stage, that was one of our quarterly events, but this kind of sepia photo is an annual coach summit, and Beth is on the line tonight, and she's down there in the corner. We look crazy. We look crazy because we are a little bit crazy. That was in Nashville, Tennessee, and we'll be there again next year. So again, live events, and let me hurry because I'm running out of time. So these are our live events from last weekend. It was the quarterly Super Saturday, and Kara, Kara's on the line, and I can't see everybody the way the screen is lined out right now, but I know Kara's on. So what happens is, under my organization, leaders emerge and new teams form. And it's awesome to see the growth of teams within the team. And Kara's a great example. So at this quarterly event, that's how many coaches from her team that were local traveled with her. And there they are being, really, obviously really serious and sophisticated and business-like. And we have team dinners. Oops, I skipped a slide. We do stuff live. So this one's really cool because we have coaches all over the country. So down in this bottom corner, I don't know where my cursor went, but down in this, here it is. This is a group of our team that lives in Missouri. And up here, this was one of our coaches that lives in Wisconsin, and he sent us a picture of his event. And up here to the right, one of our coaches went to the quarterly event in Dallas. And then down at the bottom is Portland. So we are all over. Geography doesn't matter. We had an event in Irvine, Texas. I think it was Irvine, Dallas, called Platinum Edge. Some of us went to that this year. And then this over here is what it's called a shake and share. It's just a get together. One of our coaches owns a gym in California, and there she is with a beautiful display doing a shake and share, just sharing our products with her members. So let me wrap up and then open up the lines for any questions you guys might have. So there's lots of reasons, like I said, people join our network and our family, and one of them is just for the discount. So I truly have coaches, quote unquote coaches, that have a website and could sell product if they wanted to, but they don't. They just want to save 25% on their Shakeology. Totally fine. We love them, and there are quite a few of them on our team. So there's every single reason people want to join. So there's hobbyists. We have coaches that this is their goal, $500 to $1,000 a month of supplemental income. They have a job, they love it, they don't want to quit their day job. For example, one of my coaches just wants enough money to buy a truck for his wife and very comfortably make the payment every month, and he's done that. And then there's coaches like myself that are all in, that have been all in from day one, that really have audacious financial goals. And that's me, and it's been pretty exciting because, I don't have a degree in business. This is business. I don't have a degree in business. I didn't graduate college, and but all the tools are there for someone like me. And then there's another option to join as one of our customers and let us walk you through and show you what it's like to walk as one of our clients. So if you started as a challenger or a client or a customer, most customers buy the challenge pack because that's the bundle, and the bundle is the discount, just like your internet, TV, phone, all that. When you bundle, there's incentives because you save money. Most of our challenge packs are $140 to $205, unless it's like the ultimate reset or the showcase challenge pack, which is bigger. But most of them are $140 to $205. Shakeology by itself is $130. Don't forget, some states have taxes. And then just start with a program. And then Beachbody On Demand is amazing. I hope someone will talk about that when I wrap up, because it's an incredible value to do workout, to stream your workout, and it comes with a crazy, amazing personalized custom meal plan. And then you can start with a coach in a similar way. With a challenge pack, the incentive behind the challenge pack is not only the bundle, but when you're enrolling as a coach, you also get a free enrollment instead of paying $39. I am recording this, so if you wanted to go back and look at these numbers again later, you absolutely can. Shakeology discount is $99, but an enrollment fee if you don't do the challenge pack bundle is $40, so you're going to spend $140 anyway. So I just tell people get a challenge pack. It's a better value. You then will pay $16 a month in dues. That is to have your websites and $1 million in advertising out there for you every year. Tech support, training, all kinds of stuff. So it is. So most of our coaches, just so you guys know, in terms of money, most of our coaches are spending $99 a month because they're getting Shakeology and they're paying their dues. So they're $16 a month. So most coaches are looking at $115 a month, which includes their shake every day. So if they can enroll 3 customers, their shake doesn't cost anything. It's free. So that's incentive for people. So you can expect whoever invited you, hopefully, to check up and see if what you thought about the presentation, if you thought that it might be a good fit for you, and which, if either of those options appeals to you, enrolling as a coach and starting this journey, or starting as a customer. I know I was talking really fast because I wanted to finish on time. So I am going to stop the screen share so we can see each other again. Okay, so does anyone have any questions? You'll have to unmute yourself or wave your hand. Or coaches, go ahead and fill in. I often leave stuff out in my haste, so why don't you guys unmute and hop in?
I noticed just with for the on-demand, if somebody was interested in doing that, it also comes with the workouts, the fitness or the meal plan. So that's something that's helpful.
Yeah, there's like 11 workouts, right? Including a maternity workout. And they're adding to that library. In fact, we just got notice that they're adding a new one. They're adding to those. That is an incredible value, the Beachbody On Demand membership. $12.99 a month for your workouts and a customized meal plan. Oh, Tammy's from Kansas. I was just looking in the chat bar. I didn't know that.
Any questions out there?
I just wanted to make a comment. Thank you, Ellen. That was great. I think one of the things that, oh, hi, I'm Kara, is it's hard to talk about or hard to get the feeling is just our team and our family and just being a part of something kind of bigger than ourselves, and then just growing as a person and growing as a coach and growing as a business owner. That's something I noticed that when new coaches come on our team, they talk about, I had no idea that there was going to be this much support and it was going to be this much fun, and it was just going to be like well, it's not a big party all the time, but we still have fun and we still work hard, but that side of it is really exciting.
It's true. Any other questions? I know I didn't do that good of a job. Plus I was like, I didn't take Energize before the webinar. I guess one thing that my webinar lacks is it doesn't really show like what our day is like. And again, it depends on how much time a coach wants to invest. Some coaches want to spend 10 minutes a day on the business. Some want to spend, 10 hours a day on the business. But one thing we typically do one thing we typically do, and I guess there's exceptions to this, is we run private Facebook challenges. So, and sometimes we do them together, or sometimes we do a free clean eating group, just to offer something free, like freemium, something free, and so that people begin to trust us and stuff. So we usually do that privately on Facebook, and I'm tempted to screen share and show you guys inside one of them, but they're pretty special too. Because everybody, the goal is, with running a challenge group, and you don't have to use that term, you can call it whatever you want, accountability, whatever. The goal is that you find some people in your life that are, maybe it's 4 people that want to do hammer and chisel with you, or that want to do whatever. And then you put them in this private group. We like to make them private because we think fitness is really personal and private, especially when people are doing workout selfies and stuff. And you post in there every day for them, and it's awesome. Like, it's really cool. But a lot of us will partner together and be like, well, you know, like hammer and chisel was the new big thing. So we have a group of, it's kind of too big, in my opinion, but it has 100 people in it and probably 15 coaches. And we've all put our customers in there together. So we're all just loving on them together, and every day posting, and every day commenting, and making sure we're reading and commenting on not just our own customers, but theirs too. So, and then once you start, you're not just like left to dry. We take you under our wing and mentor you along. So, well, you guys don't have any questions? Should we wrap?
I think one of the things that people need to, a good thing for people to understand is, you don't have to sell this product. As long as you're being a product of the product, you know, you're drinking your shakes, you're doing your exercises, you're showing improvement, and people see that in you, and they can't start coming to you and asking you what to do, how you're doing it, what can I do next, which is really helpful. I mean, and it's encouraging for yourself, because they're encouraging you because they're seeing the results that you're doing that you don't see in yourself.
One of the cool things that the company expects of us, well, they say this is the formula for success. Like, this is it. This is the formula. That you have to be proof that the product works, and that you have to invite, and by invite, it just means like you're connecting with people, you're caring about people, you're meeting new people, you're kind of living an invitation to, this is who I am, and this is part of not who I am, but it's in the background of who I am, in the back, because we all have our own brand, right? It's in the backdrop. We're inviting. And then lastly, that we are working on personal development. And I mean, from podcasts to audiobooks to paperback books, we are told that's the key to success, is that we are proof that the products work, we are inviting, and we are reading personal development or listening to it, so that we're developing the best character and becoming the best people that we can be, irrespective of our fitness journey. And I think that says a lot about our company. So I'm still a jerk, but I'm just kidding. Oh, thanks, Zahira. Are you talking about Beachbody On Demand? Oh yeah, super. Okay, she's gonna say, and then Sherry. Oh, Beachbody On Demand, is it part of coaching fees or is it separate? Good question. So the Beachbody On Demand, it isn't billed $12.99 a month. It's billed $39 a quarter, $39 every 3 months. And when you get a challenge pack, you get 30 days of it free. So I tell people, like, I try to encourage people to mess around with it while it's free. For 30 days, play around with it. Look at the meal plan. The meal plan will like totally customize. It'll even export a grocery list for you. and it's specific to you. It's not like me and Kara wouldn't have the same meal plan. So it's pretty cool. I play around with it while it's free. Any challenge pack order, you're going to get a free 30-day trial. Or you can just upgrade your free membership. Your free membership, whether you're a coach or a customer, you can upgrade it, and it's $39. Since it's separate, is it required if you're a coach? That is a really good question and a big fat can of worms. So it has to do with our compensation plan. Oh my gosh, I didn't even talk about money. I didn't even talk about our compensation plan. And now I'm glad you opened the can of worms. Okay, as a coach, like let's say you enroll tonight. You then can receive 25% off anything anyone buys. That's why I said for a bag of Shakeology, we get $32.50 a month. We get a 25% commission off anything anybody buys. But to build a team, which takes time, and to build a quality team takes time, your ability to make real compound income, like a long-term, slower growing income as you build a team. That's where you see like real huge growth. So like me, I started 3.5 years ago, and now I've already told you there's 600 and whatever coaches on the team. So just in time, it's not right. It's not like this business is for everybody. I don't pretend to say that it's everyone's cup of tea. But in time, you find the people, and people find you, and people find your coaches that it is the right fit for. And so you start to make more money. So at that level of coaching where you're team building, you need a club membership. They require it when you're quote unquote an Emerald coach. Or you don't get customer leads. So that's another huge hole. Coaches on the line. I left a big hole in the presentation. Customer leads. So you're given, like I showed my team today. I don't know how many of you guys looked in my team page. I showed my team today. I've been given 7 customers this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1 a day that the Beachbody gave me. Customers from all over the country and Canada. Because people order off Beachbody.com. People order because they're drunk eating pizza watching Shaun T at 2 a.m. and they see an infomercial and they pick up the phone and they buy Insanity. And so Beachbody, no one's retailing these products. Like no stores are retailing them. So you can only either get them at Beachbody.com or through one of us. So Beachbody doesn't keep that. They don't keep those customers for themselves. They give them to the coaches of Emerald Rank. So if you're building a team, Beachbody's giving you customers. So if you're at that level where you're being given customers, you have to have a club membership, and you would want it at that point anyway, because you'd want to be able to relate to what your customers are talking about. Kara had to peace out. I'm reading the chat. Do you get more customers at a higher rank? You get more customers at Emerald Rank. Mm-hmm. And when the better you do, the more they reward you. So it's that whole compound effect thing. So anything else? So anyway, I'm sure you probably will like sleep on it and let it marinate, and you might come up with some other questions. I hope you do. So just reach out to whomever invited you and pick their brain. And we love what we do. We love it. So thank you guys for coming on. Thank you. Sophia, good to see you. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming, you guys, on your busy night.